Cape Town provides the ultimate restorative landscape, filled with the undeniable natural beauty at every angle. Towering Table Mountain, one of the seven wonders of the world, Lion's Head, and Signal Hill Mountains cascade into the vast Atlantic Ocean below. Or is it the 12 Apostles? The 12 Apostles is a range of mountain peaks that run along the Cape Peninsula, south of Cape Town. They form the backdrop of a scenic drive along the coast. And if that wasn't enough, you can travel less than an hour outside the city where you will be able to explore the beautiful vineyards and green countryside. Let's start with a little history, shall we? Let's start with the Kwa people. Kwa people are some of the first inhabitants of the Cape. It is believed that the Kwa migrated towards the Cape Peninsula around 2,000 years ago with their large herds of Ngudi cattle. The San people were also in the Cape around the same time, but with no written history, it's impossible to say who was there first. The European arrivals. Bartholomew Dias, a Portuguese explorer, was the first known European to sail around the southernmost tip of Africa in 1488. Then the Dutch arrivals. John van Riebeeck established the first permanent European settlement in the Cape on the 6th of April, 1652. Asian arrivals. Asian immigration from current-day Indonesia to the Cape started in 1654. These Asians helped form the current population of Cape Colored and Cape Malay, as well as bringing in Islam to the Cape. They were brought to the Cape as slaves for the Dutch East India Company. The French Huguenots. In 1688, the first non-Dutch immigrants arrived in the Cape, and they were the French Huguenots, who were fleeing anti-Protestant persecution in Catholic France. The English. The English military successfully invaded the Dutch-held Cape Colony in 1795 with the Battle of Muizenberg. In 1802, a peace agreement saw the Cape being returned to the Dutch rule. However, in 1806, at the Battle of Blomberg, the British took the Cape back. The British took permanent control of Cape Town in 1814 and held it until 1960. Robben Island, translated into Dutch, is Seal Island, first inhabited way back in the Stone Age and since the 1600s. Robben Island was used as a prison for the Dutch, English, and apartheid government. Robben Island is where Nelson Mandela and other political prisoners were held. The island is now a museum. Apartheid. In 1948, South Africa introduced the world to apartheid, a political platform that divided South Africans in 4 racial groupings, as well as the Group Areas Act, a law that grouped areas of residence by race. All multiracial suburbs of Cape Town were either purged of unlawful residents or demolished by the government. The Rainbow Nation. Nelson Mandela made his first public speech in decades from the balcony of Cape Town City Hall in 1990. On the 27th of April 1994, South Africa had her first ever free and fair election, in which over 20 million South Africans cast their votes, many for the first time in their lives. Cape Town today is a top international tourist destination in the whole of Africa, with visitors taking in all of its majestic beauties 364 days a year. Yes, Cape Town has its fair share of issues, but the Cape Townians are working hard together to help this be one of the best cities in the world. Before we move forward, let's talk about some facts. Do you know England and the Western Cape are approximately the same size? Do you know the city of Cape Town is ranked as the most entrepreneurial city in the country? Do you know that the ostrich industry in the Western Cape is valued at around 1 billion rand? Do you know the Western Cape has more plant species than all of Europe? Do you know that 50% of people in Western Cape are online, mostly on their cell phones? Do you know the world's first heart transplant took place at Groote Schuur Hospital? Do you know that Saldanha is South Africa's only natural harbor? During World War II, Robben Island was chosen as the key site to protect Table Bay and Cape Town from threat of enemy attack, resulting in the construction of artillery batteries, fortification, and an airstrip. There are many reasons why Cape Town should be on the top of your to-visit list. Here are 5 must-sees to win your heart. Number 1, Table Mountain with over 4 million visits every year. Welcome to the 7 wonders of the world. Table Mountain, one of 21 national parks run by the South African National Parks, and most visited of all parks, with a total of 4.2 million people who visit it each year. Table Mountain got its name because of its flat top. The highest point of Table Mountain is 1,086 meters, or 3,563 feet above sea level. With approximately 25,000 hectares in size, the rocks of Table Mountain are approximately 600 million years old. That's 6 times older than the Himalayas. Table Mountain was named in 1503 by explorer Antonio Saldanha. He called it Taboa de Caba, Table of the Cape. The Kwa people call it Horekwago, the Sea Mountain. There are more than 350 trails to get to the top of Table Mountain. Don't you worry, you don't have to hike up there. There's a cableway. The cable car was built in 1929 with the capacity for just 25 people. But today, it can carry up to 60 visitors at a time. Come experience the inside of a cable car. Make sure
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to inform you that Table Mountain is a national park and part of World Heritage Site, so please respect the environment at all times. By not picking any flowers, chipping rocks and stones, feeding the wild animals or wasting any water. Please throw your lids into bins provided.
Here is another video of a cable car up close. Enjoy. Welcome to the top of Table Mountain, 3,563 feet above sea level. In 2011, Table Mountain was officially named one of the new 7 Wonders of Nature, a mark of pride for Capetonians and South Africans alike. As a part of the new 7 Wonders Legacy Project, a series of legacy frames were installed at iconic Cape Town locations to celebrate Table Mountain and to provide visitors with the perfect framed backdrop to take a picture of themselves, friends, and family with the mountain in the background.